Hello everybody. This is a nice little chunk of mimosa. I'm going to cut it down to size and I'm going to inlay this into the bottom of a bowl. And I'll do it a little bit differently than you might be used to. As a matter of fact, inlay might not even be the right term. Regardless, it's going to fit right into the middle of the bowl that I'm making. But the first thing I have to do with this, because this is going to be visible from the top of the bowl and the bottom of the bowl, it's going to be the base, actually, the pedestal. I'm going to put a mortise on one side and a tenon on the other. The tenon is going to be inserted into the bottom of the bowl, and the mortise side of it, that's going to hold the coin, and ultimately it's going to be what I hold the bowl onto the lathe with as I shape it. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, you'll see it all happen soon. And here I'm just giving you a look at both sides of this thing. Now, aside from the mimosa and a little bit of yellow heart, the majority of this bowl is made out of mahogany. Now, I made a few different segmented rings for this bowl, and I'm not going to show that entire process. It's just very repetitive. So I'm going to show the basics, cutting 16 segments for one ring, and I'll show how I put that together. And that's how I did all of them. So there's no need to show it more than once. And I think you can get the idea of what I'm doing here just by the title of this video. That's double-sided tape, and all I'm doing is mounting this ring onto that waste block so I can cut the center of that ring to match the tenon on that piece of mimosa that you see sitting there. So that can be inserted into the center. And that's what I meant by inlay at the beginning of the video. I left the clamp on this ring just in case the double-sided tape gives way and this ring goes flying. I want the ring to hold together. And it's not in the way at all, since I'm only working on the inside. So there's no real danger. And I just made a series of small cuts, kind of crept my way up to the proper diameter to where this thing fits snugly, as you can see here. Made 4 additional rings. There's 3 sitting there. There's 1 already attached. So with that last ring, there's a 16-inch outside diameter, which ultimately is going to be about 15 inches by the time I'm done. Good sized bowl, about 6 inches tall. And just like before, I'm only going to show the glue up process for 1 ring. It's all repetitive after that. After I glued it up, I let it sit in the clamps for about 6 hours. But before I start turning this, let's take a look at what some of you talented people have been making out there. Andrew Lawrence made these. Sent me these photos all the way from Malaysia. How about that? Beautiful. Mark Boats made this really nice rustic square bowl. Right up my alley. I love stuff like that. Tom Pavlik made these. Every one of them. Just like it says on screen, a usable work of art. So nice. And I want to take this time to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for helping my channel grow and continue growing. I sure appreciate you. Pay special attention to the sun in the middle of this bowl. The chatoyance of that grain. I'm sure happy with that chunk of wood. It just fits perfectly in the theme of this bowl. Everybody needs a little bit of sunshine. One little flaw there. That one segment on the top ring. Cracked. But I'm okay with it. You see the color change going on in the mahogany as well? All kinds of activity. Nice bright bowl of sunshine. Thanks for watching. I sure appreciate you. Semper Fi.